Take the light with you when you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taken me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I know I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taken me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. City lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero.
Try to break us, but we won't back down. Destroy us, we'll always be around. Loud sound, big missile jumping from the clouds. Watch your step in this torn up town. We're fighting for you to come back home soon. The family's missing you. Lost now, but we see you.
Hold on, hang on a sec. There we go. What's going on, chat? How are we doing? How are we doing? It is Elimination Chamber. What we're up to tonight should be good. I mean, it's gonna be short. I don't like the shorter pay-per-views these days, to be honest, but the chamber matches should be good at least. I think we know what to expect from CM Punk and Finn Balor. So, see how things play out here. What is that? Yeah, hi, what's going on? How you doing, man? What's going on? Sorry. I was gonna do something now. I can't remember because I got distracted. But anyways, yeah, we got the chamber going on. A little interested to see how it plays out. A little annoyed that Logan weaseled his way into it. Don't understand why they put Jay in there in the first place if they were just going to swap him out with Logan. So, is what it is, though. Is what it is, I suppose. As long as he doesn't win. As long as he doesn't win. Would have much rather Jacob Patu in there. So, we'll see. Women's to start, and then the title match, and then the men's. So at the very least, it'll be interesting. It'll be some good matches. I assume Liv's gonna win this. Although Liv already has titles, so maybe it will be Raquel. Is Liv even in this? I don't even know if Liv's in this. I don't think so. She doesn't have or she already has a title shot. So. At WrestleMania. So yeah, very well could be Raquel. Very possible. Interesting to see who starts it off here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Bliss as one of the starters. Right, Rhea. She might win too. She might win too. Kind of grown tired of her, I'm not gonna lie. Clearly still pretty popular though. Among most. Among most. Always gets good pop, so. But like I wouldn't be surprised if she wins. Tiffany could win too. And Tiffany, I wouldn't mind, I guess. But what is going on with YouTube these days? YouTube is a weird place. YouTube is a weird place, I'll say that. So strange. Thank you for that. Oh, never mind. Seeing things wrong. seeing things wrong. Oh, you know what though? I don't think. Let's add those in. Because I don't think I have. Yeah, there's the Twitch alerts. Okay. Turn those. Yeah, okay. That's right. Twitch alerts. Yeah, okay. We good. We good. It's weird. My multi-chat's being picky on what it wants to show and what it doesn't. And this is, oh yeah, Kiana James. I found that odd that she got in this, to be honest. And kind of random. Kind of random. I don't know much about her though. I haven't seen much of her, so I guess we'll see what she can do. They must have some kind of confidence in her if they're putting her in the chambers. So I'm just gonna run and wash them real quick before this starts. So I got a sec, chat. Sorry about that, chat. I'm back. Oh no, Bliss is already out there in one of the chambers. Interesting, interesting. Tiffy and Kiana are our first entrants, first fighters. Should be good. I mean, I guess again they should have they obviously have confidence in Kiana, so this could be a good start. We'll see how she goes. Again, my hopes aren't all that high for this one. Got a few veterans in each. Got a couple rookies in each. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, Bliss obviously has been in her handful of these. Rhea too. Raquel's been in one or two, I think. A couple at least. And then, of course, Asuka. Yeah, this really is like anyone's match, I think. I mean, generally it's kind of like that way, but I think with this group and what storylines are going on and stuff like that. I think it's just a little bit more so this time around than usual. Every 5 minutes. Must have my stream deck set up for this scene then, I guess. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton doing her gymnastic stuff. Guess I understand the slow start. Don't want to pick it up too fast because they're the first and they got lots of time to go. And they'll be in there at least another 20 minutes. Yeah, a bit of a powerhouse, all right. Yeah, the more you can have control right now, the better. I think, oh, okay. Quick one. 2? Okay, I thought it was a 1. Yeah, they're flying now. They're going. Slow start to like just go, go, go. Should be a good match. Should be a good match. I mean, they're getting off to a good start here, so raising the bar a little bit for moving forward. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit more so than what the mat would. Mr. Timbit, what's going on? You would assume so. You seem confused. Oh my god, that probably hurt. Oh, it's Raquel. Oh, she didn't hit that very well either. She's gonna have a bit of a burn on her back there from sliding on it the way she did. Yeah, that probably hurt. Alright, who's coming in next? Imagine if it's Raquel. She just comes in and starts stomping on her. Who's it gonna be? Asuka. Coming in. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's one way to do it. But it is Asuka we're talking about here. So. Gonna need a bit more than that. I do have to say, YouTube chat is it's an interesting place. Oh, she's got them both. Asuka just coming in and taking control, eh? Although it shouldn't be too surprising. Especially on her. They needed to be a little bit closer on that. Camera angle saved that one. Good on the cameraman. Camera people. Camera crew. There we go. Oh, she was going to town. Oop. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Tiffany getting her spot, her moment here. Oof. Yeah, I didn't think it would last long with Asuka. Not too much damage done there. I was just kind of waiting for some kind of reversal. Who's next? No, it's Bliss. Yeah, she's definitely a chamber vet. See how long it takes for her to get put down here. See how long she stays in control. Love it. Nice little DDT there. Here comes Tiffany. When they're both blonde, but they're both like... They are very different. Very different people. Nah, probably not. Yeah. Yeah. Too soon. Too soon. Well, there you go. There comes Asuka. She's going to get a boot or something. Nope. Yeah, that'll stop her in a hurry. Oh, clever. That was good. I like that. Ooh. That was kind of unnecessary. Although she wouldn't have gotten the 3 count anyway. But so we got Rhea and Raquel left to come in. Tiffany getting introduced to the cage. Oh, and now the plexiglass. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, that's Marth's. Some things there's just a right way to take. But there's a few things just in that sequence alone that you're not going to be able to land right to save yourself some hurt. Yeah, Raquel's going to be last. Raquel going to WrestleMania? That'd be interesting. They'd be smart to kind of get rid of her. Sorry, just looking for something here, guys. Oh, yeah, of course, Rhea reverses. Bliss reverses. Oh, she wants to go for... What is even happening? What? Oh my god, man. It's a pay-per-view. Can you not get it right? That was not a Sister Abigail. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. It just was not. I mean, that works. Alright, I'm going to switch it up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's good for at least one of those. In these matches for sure. Sorry guys, hang on. I'll come back in a second. There we go. Guess I can move the cam to... Not a lot of options here though. There we go. So at least the logo can be seen now. That should work better. What's going on, Toxic? How you doing, man? Oh, Sister Abigail coming up. No, Asuka would be smart to let it in one eye. Oh, man. That's stupid. Not too bad. Tired. Tired again today. I'm doing alright, though. I'm doing alright. Getting by. That's disappointing. Here comes Raquel. Been a bit of a busy day. I actually haven't, like, gamed at all today. One bit. Yeah, no, she just, yeah, there you go. I think I'm gonna enjoy watching Raquel. What is, again, YouTube is a wild place, man. YouTube is a wild place these days. Believe that's like third or fourth message like that. No idea what that even is or what it means or anything. Raquel is just taking everybody out. Yeah, ragdoll, as Michael Cole said it. Took the words right out of my mouth. But now here comes Raquel. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I was gonna say. Just drop her on her head. She is strong. She is strong. Do you got the pay-per-view? Sorry. PLE? Do you have the PLE on? I could definitely see Raquel winning this. I mean, she obviously just got in, but that's gonna hurt. Oh, I thought she was going into the cage. Kiana's gonna try it again. Oh, that could backfire. Oh, where's she going? Oh my god. Well done. Well done. How is she over there now? Raquel, bring her over. Didn't quite get it, but she still pulled it out. No way. Come on. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Tell me Raquel's not going to win? I think Raquel's getting that push, chat. I think Raquel's getting that push. Pinning two at once? I mean, maybe not, but given her performance so far, I would not be shocked. And then there were three. A weak ass elbow. Just take. Oh, okay. Wrestlers always yelling and screaming. Yeah, you're not going to overpower her. She is a beast. Super strong. She's been fighting like everybody off the whole time. And been relatively successful outside of like a couple of, occasions. But Raquel, man, she's been taking care of business. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, or was it? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Oh, what's Tiffy doing? No. Think they'd learn. How many people has she caught like that in her short time here? Oh, she pulled it off. Oh. Wardrobe malfunction there a little bit. I'd like to see Raquel win. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to see Raquel win. Hey, thank you for that sub, whoever subbed. Apologize, I don't know why YouTube subs are so spotty. The alerts, anyway. Oh, yeah. I was like, where's Rhea? He was hanging out upside down from the cage. Just not anymore, but. There she is. But again, like, even just that one thing could completely turn things around for her. Yeah, see, like, I don't know why they don't come up. Oh, come on. Don't kick her out just like that. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. I don't like that. So we got Rhea and Tiffany left. Personally, not a fan of that. You're gonna let, like, Raquel do everything she did, and then she's gonna get taken out like that? Just not it. Elimination Chamber, Road to WrestleMania, that's not it. Just a bad way to do it. She got done dirty, in my opinion. Alright, come on. Really don't care for either one of them, so that's kind of disappointing too. Well, another, like, disappointing part of it for me. End of the day, it's been a good match though. But, like, I really think they need to work on their eliminations. I think Bliss got done dirty a little bit too. Oh, please don't be Rhea. Like, I'm not a fan of either one of them, but I'd rather see Tiffany win. They're both good in the ring, but they're not, I don't know, in my opinion, they're not great on the mic. Rhea being around for so long, you'd think it'd come a little bit more natural. Tiffany, you can kind of cut her a little bit of slack, I guess, because she's still, like, she hasn't been on the main stage that long, like, what, 3-4 years now? 4 years? Maybe 5? And now it's going to get dragged out. And that's the thing, too. You're going to have these two kick out of everything. But Raquel got knocked out like that. Like, the first 2 big moves I got laid on her, and she's out. Made her look strong the whole match, and then you make it look like she's got 0 chin. Of course she is. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good match, but I definitely think that could have been choreographed a little bit better. In my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's just me and I've been watching too long. Like, couple big moments, but, like, when Bliss came off the cage, Rhea came off the cage. Got to see a missed. No Sister Abigail, because we got robbed of that. Raquel kicked ass all match until she got 2 moves put on her and she was out. Big moves, mind you, yeah, but Her and Cargill at WrestleMania? I don't know. Not sure about that yet. Because neither one of them are that great on the mic, to be honest. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it really comes down on what kind of match they can put on, and I imagine they'll put on a pretty good match. But, I don't know. I do not know how much interest I have in that. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be interested just to see Rhea win the title, which I'm sure she's going to do. Cargo's not going to win her first WrestleMania match, I don't think, to be honest. Not against Rhea Ripley. Not against Rhea Ripley, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to happen. The General's still around? Jesus Christ. I haven't seen one of his commercials in years.
General save some time.
Yep. Literally a dude in a mascot outfit as a general. Sorry.
It's so old.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, can't believe they're still around. Alright, since we're in between here, chat, the ad breaks are going to be a little different tonight just because we got matches and I got to time them right. So I'm just going to run a quick ad here. I'm sure we're going to have Balor and Punk next. That'd be interesting for them to do back-to-back chamber matches. So, oh, I got to fix up my vertical scene too. Just hang on a sec there, chat. I'll do that when I get back. Oh, we have that one too. AJ and Becky, I forgot. That'll probably be up next. Any case, I'll run this ad real quick and then, yeah, 5 minutes. I'll be back. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, go to the washroom, whatever you gotta do, and I'll be right back. back, chat. Let's get vertical set up here. Always forget to do that. What the hell is it? There we go. Jeez, I don't know why it hides like that. It's so weird. I'm just straighten that out a wee bit. There we go. That works. That's better. That's better. All right. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky. I would like to see AJ win here, and I want to say she. Well, actually, you know what? They could go either way. Because I could have AJ win here, and then have it be a WrestleMania match with Becky trying to get it back. Or they could have Becky retain, and then have the WrestleMania match where AJ's still trying to get it. So. Yeah, could be good. Could be a good match. We will see. Been a while for AJ, so. And I know she had that mixed tag match, but. This is just a little bit different. A little bit different, chat. So. We'll see how she goes here. There we go. So it doesn't look like I'm looking at a wall. Oh, you know what? I forgot too. We got the wipe tomorrow. We get to finally depart. Kind of anxious for that. I think I'm going to focus a bit more on the quests this time around. I'm hoping it's first thing in the morning. That'd be nice. Got some building up to do. Got some projects to finish. Time around, I'd very much like to try and get my hands on that energy rifle too. That'd be cool. I think that might be something I'll have to Google spots for. I know they're rare, getting in very specific spots. Harvester event and stuff like that. But I know there's at the end of one of the projects you get either the blueprint or the gun. Or is it Monday? I thought it was Saturday, right? Hang on a second. All right, introductions. Introductions. Never mind. So it's literally going to be Monday morning. 3 a.m. Yeah, I think they need to rework that, in my opinion. I was actually kind of excited for it to be tomorrow, but technically it's March 2nd because it'll be the middle of the night, Sunday night. And that's crazy. That's so annoying. Yeah, not a lot of interest in this from me either. Not a fan of either one. Yeah, why would they do that at 3 a.m.? Oh my god. How can you? That's sneaky. That is very sneaky. But at the same time, that's not even technically March 1st at 3 a.m. Sunday. That's technically March 2nd. So, don't like that. It's definitely misleading. For no reason. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what direction they go here. Imagine Becky tapping out. We'd never hear the end of it. Classic Becky temper tantrum. Becky certainly has some interesting antics. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll give her some credit. AJ Lee's been pretty good so far. Her first one-on-one match, I think, anyway. I don't think she's had any official one-on-one matches since her mixed tag match with Seth and all that. Well, with Becky and Seth and Punk. So for her first match here being on a big PLE on the road to WrestleMania, she's doing pretty good. Where is it? Gotta stretch it out a bit. Jesus. Why does it do that? Alright, let's do that. Yeah, I think I'll have Becky win it. And that'll be the WrestleMania match. Yeah, let's see if I can find a better image here. There we go. There we go. AJ Lee coming back. But yeah, I still think Becky will win this. I think that is the road they will take. And then we got Punk and Balor. I would really like to see Balor win tonight, but obviously they're not going to put the Punk Reigns main event or WrestleMania in jeopardy or whatever. So, like, we all know Punk's going to win tonight. I would be shocked if Punk does not win tonight. I would be shocked. And do we see that random guy in the mask tonight? and get involved in the chamber? Do we see Seth come back? I don't think Breaker or Bronson are coming back. Bronson, his injury, was it was just like last week. And he tweaked a muscle in his arm, so I doubt he'll be coming back. And then Breaker, I mean, I think he's got a pretty good, pretty serious muscle injury, so he'll be out for a while. Seth is probably the closest one to making a return. I think if we see anybody, it'll be Rando, and I'm really curious to see how they explain that. Explain who this guy is and why he's so hell-bent on messing around with the vision. Really like to know how they're going to explain that, because even when when it happened last night, like Cole and whoever didn't put a name to him or nothing, so. I'd imagine that was obviously on purpose. Oh, okay. I was like, what is she doing? But that makes sense. Thanks for likes over on YouTube too. Vertical side. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh. I think we all know that's going to come into play. Well then. That definitely changes things. Russ not going to see it. She's going to get out of it. And then Becky's going to pull some ish. Probably in the corner there with the missing turnbuckle. And she's going to get the pin. Yeah, she's just been focused on Becky. Like, what are you doing? One thing I always wonder too, like, I don't know, do your own thing. You're comfortable how you're comfortable. But like, Becky looks like she's wearing a jacket wrestling. And it's just an interesting look in my opinion. An interesting choice. Well, yeah, she got hit pretty good, so she's gonna be down for like an hour. I was gonna say, is she really getting a table right now? That would be kind of dumb. And like, why? See, to me, it doesn't make sense to put it in the ring. Not gonna be surprised if it gets turned around on her. She'll probably get hit with the chair here at some point or dropped on it. But watch, AJ will get caught and it'll be a DQ. Watch. That was terrible. And like, just too many like wires getting crossed here. On top of the fact that the DDT on the chair looked terrible. Whether you want to blame it on Becky, whether you want to blame it on the camera crew, she missed. It didn't. They didn't land on the chair. They missed, as far as I saw, anyway. But either way, in my opinion, it didn't look great. Maybe my eyes were not seeing something or whatever. But like at the same time, like how are you gonna put Raquel out the way you did and Bliss like that? Like Bliss hadn't been beaten up too much. Raquel hadn't been beaten up too much. But you're gonna have AJ and Becky Lynch, who are significantly smaller than Raquel, mind you, kick out of all these things. No, okay, AJ won. I mean, I guess they are in Chicago. So yeah, AJ and Punk are gonna win in Chicago, of course. Overall, a good match though. Overall, a good match. That DDT could have looked better, but yeah, she did well for her first pay-per-view match and pay-per-view singles match in 11 years. I would like to see that DDT again. I really would. But it doesn't seem like they're going to show it again. And there it is, new women's IC champion. Well, Becky's going to be moaning and complaining on Monday. I almost said tomorrow. Almost. But we are still Saturday. I was still kind of annoyed that, like, Barrick's going to say, yeah, like, departure on Sunday. Departure on Sunday. But it's not on Sunday. Well, that's kind of annoying. I was like, oh. Annoying. I was just kind of, like, looking forward to doing that tomorrow. Getting that started tomorrow. Really gotta say, like, the night of. What's in the goddamn ball? I think this is, I don't know. Is what it is. A plug, of course. Well, I don't see no. Anyway. I'm gonna be quiet. Looks like good pizza, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see much of a crust there, though. Pumpkin Finn, and then we'll have the men's Elimination Chamber. Again, this should be a good match, but like I know who's gonna win, so it's like. In my opinion, I don't think it's a match they should be doing. Like, I get it's a PLE. You want the title matches on the PLE, but just like the timing of it and the situation with Punk, like it just it makes the outcome obvious And it's just kind of like, kind of annoying, you know what I mean? At least with those two, AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, you know, you could guess, but I mean, they definitely could have had Becky Lynch win and save AJ Lee's big win for WrestleMania. So it'll be interesting to see what road they go down with that too. Because like, are we gonna get a rematch of Becky and AJ at WrestleMania, or is it gonna be somebody else? I would think it's gonna be somebody else. Because that feud's kind of been going on for long enough, and she's only got, well, I don't know how long she's got. Can't remember how long she signed for. I think it was like 3 years. I want to say it was like 3 or 10, but like 10 seems like too long. For someone who had no intention of coming back for a long time. So, yeah, either way, I think they might move on from AJ and Becky and look at somebody else. I was going to say Maxine, but she's going at it with Natalia. I was going to say Natalie, but it's Natalia. She's in a feud with Natalia right now. So we'll see. Maybe they will continue the Becky AJ. Who knows? And this is like, I don't know. WWE's killing me with some things. Like, we're in a pay-per-view. Why are we getting this stupid be right back screen? Like, I don't, like, why? Why? This is not like, and we got like 3 minutes of this shit? Why? What, like, telling me 3 minutes you can't fill? Because this isn't like advertising or anything like that. You're on goddamn Netflix. This is so incredibly stupid. Honestly, what are we doing? And 3 minutes of dead air on a PLE? Like, for me personally, it could be worse. I'm paying $15 a month to get all the WWE shit. What about the people in the States who are paying for ESPN and paying for this and paying for that just to watch these goddamn things, and they gotta sit through 3 minutes of dead air? I mean, maybe that's not what they're getting, and maybe they're like, you know what I mean, actually on the show, but I think this is a decision. This is quite certainly a decision to have this shit in the middle of your PLE. That's insane. Right before your title match, that comes right before your main event. That's insane. Yo, Quick Cut Creations, what's going on? Welcome in. How are we doing? How's your weekend going? We're just watching some, and now you're gonna get. We legit just sat through 3 minutes of what you could basically describe of dead air for you to shove more commercials down our throat. Why couldn't you show them that commercial in the last 3 minutes? Instead of, we'll be right back, and superstars dancing around and doing their poses. What? Who is directing this shit? That's insane. actually insane. Oh my god. Can we get to some sort of entertainment now that we've had literally 5 minutes of what is almost nothing? Like, what the hell, man? Oh, that's tough. Here comes Finn. I know, and these sponsorships are sure annoying. They kind of are, man. Like, I don't know what they're doing right now. Like, they're losing my interest. I'll say that 100%. I know some of the talent is saying that, like, they feel the stories are getting stale, and that's a massive red flag. And that's personally how I feel. It's just they don't have a lot that's kind of pulling my enough. I guess they don't have enough that's pulling me in. And then I turned on, I can't remember, I think it was SmackDown or Raw. It must have been Raw because it was Chad Gable and Jey Uso and stuff. But yeah, I turned it on, and like 10 minutes in, Chad Gable is missing a flying headbutt from across the ring. Jey Uso is landing a frog splash on his feet so that Gable can reverse it into a rolling friggin' ankle lock. And it's like, I've been watching for 15 minutes for the first time in like 2 weeks. And like, this is what I turn it on to. Oh my god. And then they do this during a PLE. It's crazy. Yeah, Slim Jim on the table, I like. I'll give them that. That was a good move. I like that. Some people like don't like it. Some people definitely complain about it. But if you're gonna put Slim Jim anywhere, I think that's a great spot. I think that's a great spot. And like I was saying before too, like CM Punk and Balor are gonna be a great match for sure. But I think we can all agree that CM Punk's gonna win. So like, I don't understand why they're having this match. Like, I don't get it. Absolutely no reason for it. WrestleMania is right around the corner. We all know CM Punk's gonna win. I'd be shocked otherwise. I really would. I'd be very shocked. I very much would like them to push Finn Balor to the moon again. He's kind of been stagnant with the Judgment Day a little bit. So, like, don't get me wrong. I'd very much love to see them push Balor to the moon, but the timing for this match was just not right because you know he's not going to get it. They're not going to jeopardize CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. So why are we doing it? That's just like, I just don't understand. That's why. I just don't understand. Has he earned it? 100%. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. Oh, Christ. Okay, come on, Punk. Let's, like, come on. Oh. Really? Okay, Punk. Cool guy. Cool dude. What are we doing? You're not... This isn't a professional boxing match. This isn't the UFC. Can we please not pretend like it is? Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. But like, it's too much. In my opinion, it's too much. Most people watching are going to think the exact same. Well, not the exact same thing, but like. Yeah, like, yeah. Oh. See, sometimes I just kind of see this as filler. Like, this shit, like, what are you doing? I get it's your hometown. I get it's a title match, but like, come on, man. Oh my god, you're literally like, you're just. I apologize. I'm not a CM Punk fan. But again, at the end of the day, like even if I was, I think I still would have the same opinion. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was one of my favorite wrestlers from back in that era. And like his entrance, I loved it. It was short, sweet, it was impactful. You know what I mean? Even The Rock back in the day, not so much when he shows up now, but when he shows up now, it's all theater and you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. But back in the day, it was rather, you know what I mean, straight to it. Great for the fans. Great for the fans. What he's doing. I know everybody there appreciated that whole big entrance and all that kind of thing at the beginning of it all, and you know I know they appreciated it. But like at the same time, like if you're gonna do this big extra like 30-second, add 30 seconds a minute to your entrance, and then you're gonna add another 15, 20 seconds at the top of the ramp, and then you're gonna stop 3, 4, 5, 6 times down the ramp, and then you're gonna do your thing in the ring. It's like, and then we still got an introduction to do, don't we? Like, holy shit. I get wrestling's about showmanship, but like, my god. Yeah, and we're still doing intros because oh my god. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. A lot of showmanship going on. Jesus, man. It's like bat flipping and showboating in the second inning when you hit a home run. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, we still gotta do the intros. Like, absolutely wild. All right, we're almost getting close to another match here, chat. And then like the time you're gonna do all that, and you're gonna still give us 3 minutes of like dead air. Incredible. I understand sometimes you got time to fill, But like, whose idea was it to fill it with everything it got filled with? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, it should be a good match at the end of the day. It really should be. Um, it just drives me crazy sometimes how long it takes us to get here. Of course, we build up here, so I think it'll be a bit of a slow start. Although, I mean, that's, you know what I mean, that's kind of wrestling matches in general, so. And their last match was really good. So, you know, I want to say worth the wait, but that was quite the wait. Like for a PLE, Jesus Christ. Holy hell, chat. But I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're going here. Okay, so 4 matches. Maybe it'll be a little bit more than 3 hours because we're already at, well, maybe not. 10:30 probably. But again, I remember, man, the good old days when pay-per-views were 4 hours. In my opinion, it doesn't make sense to make a pay-per-view the same length as your main shows. Even NXT is 3 hours, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Could be 2. But like that's the I don't know. I don't know. I miss the good old days when we had good lengthy pay-per-views. Come on, Balor. Even though I know better than that. I certainly do. You know what I gotta look at too? I gotta see when that new Turok game is gonna come out. Cause that should be pretty cool. I remember playing that way back when on the Nintendo 64. Really can't wait to get into more Resident Evil on Tuesday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's been a blast so far, and then we got actually WWE 2K26 story mode after that too, so that'll be a good time. Good time. They're usually pretty good. And that'll be thing about with WWE 2K26. Something we can revisit here and there if like we're in between waiting for like a release or like something like that. If there's some reason we're waiting in between single player story games, we can always revisit it because the campaign goes. You can continue the story mode after like the end of the main story. So. And then, of course, we got Wolverine in September. GTA 6 in November. But we definitely have lots to get through before then, too. Between like Resident Evil, what we're playing now, WWE, and then there's still Pragmata, Saros, 007, all kinds. Yeah, looked like it. Looked like he tweaked something there. Bent a little bit the wrong way. Coming down on that turnbuckle. I'd be very, very surprised if Punk lost tonight. And I really don't know if I see them wanting to make it a triple threat with Punk, Reigns, and Balor. We will see. We will see. Balor in control right now. Oh, excuse me. Punk's in a tough spot. Middle of the ring, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Pretty much. Gonna be very surprised if Finn Balor won. It would be a very pleasant surprise, though, in my opinion. CM Punk trying to fight his way back in it, though. Punk's coming back. That's Punk, too. He'll do that. He'll do this. Win the match when he's already been, like, beat down, run down, and all that. So, I don't think we'll get it here. No. Too soon. That's right. You only get the discount on the deluxe edition? Really? Hmm. That's crazy. Got him. He's going for it again. Going for it again. We could have a very interesting finish to the pay-per-view, though. Between the chamber and whatever or whoever the hell is in that box. Uh-oh. Here it comes. No. Reversal. The pin. No, not enough to get pin either. I doubt it, to be honest. I really think for Punk to lose the title in Chicago at a pay-per-view, not bloody likely. Punk is gassed, that's for sure. Coup de grace? Now or never, buddy. Flying elbow coming up. Nah, he'll kick out. He should, anyway. Sling Blade. Is it all that surprising though? Punk gets gassed pretty quickly. And really, that's just kind of Finn, isn't it? Gonna catch him, yeah. Going for a sharpshooter, really? Gonna be interesting. Oh, 1, 2. Balor's hungry. Going to town. I would really love to see Balor win tonight. Coup de grace. He's going for it. Imagine. Imagine. Oh, brother. Not over yet, folks. Not over yet. This isn't going to end well. Too little, too late. He's out, though. He's out. Oh, wow. Right through the barricade. Not gonna be it? Gonna be enough? Probably not. Probably not. I got out of it. It's the way Balor actually wins, right? I hate it. I hate it. All right, Finn Balor made it to the ropes. curious. They're kind of, I don't know, making me question things a little bit. That's it. That's it. 1, 2. Again, yeah, they weren't gonna mess up the main event of WrestleMania. So, it is what it is. Good match. Be interesting Monday or Thursday or whatever, though, because they didn't actually. Finn called them out and they didn't come out. Not shocking. Good time for an ad break, though. Good time for an ad break before the big men's chamber match. I think we could have an interesting ending there. Who knows if this rando in the mask is going to show up or not. But I'm going to run it out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And we'll finish with the last chamber match. Shit. Is that literally who's in the box? Probably was too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's who was in the box, wasn't it? Fucking Danhausen. That's where we're building up to. Crazy. All that. Okay. Oh, brother. All that for Danhausen? Okay. Okay. Are we... We're literally 4 minutes of dead air again? That's crazy. Like, what are we doing? And then they're gonna show an ad as soon as they're done. What the hell, man? Like, WWE's disappointing me today. I'm disappointed with Embark too. Like, what is happening? Ugh, man. Should have done something else tonight. Holy shit. So I'm gonna wake up tomorrow to the wipe. Gotta wait till Monday to wake up for the wipe. WWE is on some shit with showing me 4-minute be right back screens on pay-per-views. Wow. Almost at a loss of words with all this shit. It's crazy. Crazy. I for real don't know what WWE is doing right now. Yeah, WWE's on some shit lately. Especially if Danhausen was the one we've been waiting a month to see in the box. Like, is that seriously who was in the box? I think that's crazy. Ay, man. Yeah, like I'm totally like, I would love to know the thought process behind this. You literally don't have enough content for a 3 hour friggin' PLE that you gotta give us 4 minute be right back signs? Jesus Christ, man. Screens, not signs, my bad. And then you're gonna show me an ad. What was I saying? Why didn't you show this in the last 4 minutes? Holy man. Unbelievable. And this is how friggin' Elimination Chamber is. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to know what WrestleMania is going to be like. Jesus. And then, and that's crazy too. I can, like, this whole ESPN shit is crazy. You're going to show the first hour of WrestleMania on one part, and then the rest of it on another? That's a goddamn choice. That is a goddamn choice. Oh, brother, are we gonna get? Are we gonna get to it? The main event? Like, can we get there, please? Jesus. They are legit killing me with all this filler. And then the filler they're putting in here is insane. Come on, man. Didn't we do this for the first one? Today? Please? Jesus. People do know that. He's not the original one to say that, too, right? People are aware of that. That was definitely a line that was popular before he made it popular again. I mean, that's exactly where he may have got it from too, or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, curious to see who wins this. Oh yeah, the winner fights Drew. So it could be Cody. But I mean, really, I guess it could be like any of them. So LA Knight will be in a box too. I hope Logan Paul is one of the ones to start. See him get beat up for a little bit longer. And again, like you're gonna add all this filler, like knowing that these guys are gonna be like having longer entrances than usual too. I really hope this isn't what we're seeing from pay-per-views from now on, because it's kind of crazy that we have any kind of filler whatsoever in a pay-per-view. pull Jey Uso out just to get this idiot in. Please tell me they're not hanging around ringside. All right. Like any, at the same time, like any single one of these guys is, you'd rather face Logan Paul than Fatu, Trick Williams, LA Knight. Okay. So over this guy, especially after seeing that interview we did or whatever with Kevin Owens and Big E and the other one. I am completely and utterly over this dude. If anything, I kind of hope Randy wins. That'd be kind of cool. As long as it's not Jake Paul. Curious to see if Theory and Heyman are hanging around the ringside. I really hope they're not. But again, like, even if they're not, I'm sure at the very least Theory would make his way out. At the very least, it seems like it's going to be an interesting match. Do Theory and Heyman get involved? Do we see the masked dude with the mask? Do we see the masked dude without the mask? Seeing how we just saw him without it on Friday. Yesterday. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So it looks like it's going to be what? Well, that's only the third. Oh, no. Fourth. Okay. So it's going to be Cody and who? Who's the last one? Trick, Randy, LA, Logan, Cody, and I can't remember who. I can't remember the last one. Find out soon enough, I guess, though. Yeah, they're both out at ringside. Reed needs surgery too. So he's going to be out for a while too. So they went from Seth, Reed, Breaker, Reed, Logan, Reed, Logan, Theory, to losing Breaker, to losing Reed. Now it's just Logan and friggin' Theory. Not a single original member around in the division right now. Randy is kind of funny, I'll give him that. I imagine Cody will be last. You would think. Oh right, Bouncy. Mr. fucking Bouncy. Javon Evans. So it's gonna be Javon and Cody to start it out. Yeah, and Cody will come in last. I don't see Javon Evans coming in last. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so I think as long as Logan doesn't win, I think I'll be okay with the outcome. I don't think it'll be Trick. It could be Knight, it could be Randy, it could be Cody. I mean, it could be Logan too, especially with Theory and Heyman at ringside. And who do we see? Seth? Do we see the mask guy? Do we see a new mask guy? Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna see in this main event? But we will find out in another like 10-15 minutes when everybody's done coming out for their entrance. That's what kind of grinds my gears too. Like 10-15 minutes of filler and like all these entrances are just taking extra long. Sorry I'm late. No worries, man. All good. Been trying to catch up, trying to stay off my phone because I know everybody's talking about the show right now. Yeah, for sure. It's been all right. Watching Finn vs. Funk and the box stuff. Yeah, was it? I was in the middle of an ad break. It was Danhausen in the goddamn box. Made event, so I'm almost all caught up. Nice, man. I think WWE is making some questionable decisions right now. Between Danhausen being the one in the box, which a lot of wrestling fans aren't going to know who the hell he is. I think, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. But that was kind of weird, in my opinion. I've seen 2 4-minute Be Right Back screens as well. So that's kind of annoying on a pay-per-view. But otherwise, it's been a good show, I think. I just think with some of the things I've just been watching too long. So some things, like, I know what the outcome's going to be, right? Like, Punk's going to win because they're doing Punk and Roman. They're not going to take that away, so. Yeah, I would say so. Punk and Finn put on a pretty good match. And AJ and Becky, too, put on a pretty good match. I'll give them that. They put on a pretty good match. Again, I'm not a big fan of either one of them. So, it is what it is kind of thing. They had their moment, which is cool and everything. And if I had thought about it a little bit more, I probably could have guessed that AJ would have won that match. But at the end of the day, they did put on a good show. So, not going to take that away from them. But yeah, especially like all of them except for Randy has climbed the pod, climbed the cage, or something like that. So, like, why did you feed me with, like, dead air for 8 minutes? Thought Tiff was gonna win the chamber. I was surprised they gave it to Rhea. Yeah, I don't like that. Either one of them, I was just like, there could have been a better choice. They could have picked a better winner, to be honest. Because what, she faces Cargill now? I don't have much interest in that feud, to be honest. Matches could be good. I mean, they're both powerhouses, so the matches could be good. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with some of these other wrestlers that don't have anything set up for WrestleMania. Because, like, at the same time, like, we're not even that far away from WrestleMania. How many matches do we even have set? Like, after tonight, we'll have the world title matches set. And that's, like, it. Like, I mean, maybe it's like this more often than I think, but because as far as I know, like, Dom doesn't have a match for his IC title at WrestleMania. Nothing set up for the women's IC title, which kind of makes sense though, because obviously AJ Lee just won it tonight, so that kind of makes sense. As far as I know, there's nothing set up for the US title on either side. And, like, do they just not have anything for Carmelo that he just continues doing this open challenge? It's cool and all, but, like, I don't know. Giving some people, like, you know, shots who wouldn't normally get them. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out in the next few weeks here. See if they can kind of pull things together a little bit. That'd be cool. They gotta come up. I feel like they really, it's 2 nights. They gotta come up with some big matches, in my opinion. They really do. And right now, it's not looking like they do. I know they have everything planned out already. And they know already what's gonna happen outside of, you know, major injuries and whatnot. But, like, I don't know, like, I feel like outside of the world titles, yeah, like, what are they doing? Like, the first hour on cable, and then they're just gonna be like, nope, pay for it if you want the rest. Like, what is that? And again, giving me 8 minutes of be right back screens, and literally, like, I don't know if you've seen them, but it's literally just like, it's got a graphic on the bottom where it says, I'll be right back. And it's just like wrestlers coming in doing their poses and like this and that. So twice they showed me 4 minutes of that on a pay-per-view. And then an ad right after. Like, I don't know what they're doing right now. And again, like I was saying, maybe I'm wrong. But outside of the world titles, obviously because of the Royal Rumble and then Elimination Chamber, right? But I feel like we normally have a bit more going on this time of year in regards to the other titles and other matches kind of being set for WrestleMania. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I got to fast forward it. Yeah. So, like, I don't understand. Like, are you that low and, like, struggling with content that you need? And honestly, I'll say this. There's been at least 10 to 20 minutes of filler. At least 10 to 20 minutes of filler since 7 o'clock, in my opinion. So, like, are you that low and stuck creatively that you need 20 minutes of just straight up filler? Like, I don't get it. You know, like a gauntlet or something on Monday? Yeah, they could do that too. I just think they need, again, outside of the world titles for the reasons I mentioned. Um, but I just think they need to have at least more feuds set or something at this point of WrestleMania season. I feel like there's not as much going on storyline wise as we usually have this time of year. And I think that's what's getting me right now. I don't think creative is going as well for Triple H as he thought it would. WrestleMania ticket sales are down. They're like blocking bar watch parties from WrestleMania because of it to try and increase ticket sales. My logo looks better than theirs. That's funny, Corey. I love that. I like that. Thank you. So yeah, like I'm questioning. Maybe it's because I've been watching too long. You know what I mean? I've been legit watching since I was like 12, 13. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm putting too much logic behind it because it's wrestling. But I feel like this day and age, like, you gotta have more logic to it, right? Like, you have the odd, silly storyline and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta have some comedy in it, yeah, for sure, right? But like, Danhausen is your reveal at the Elimination Chamber. Trick. I was saying earlier too, like, I don't know how many people know that, like, whoop that trick, that was popular. Like, Trick Williams just made it popular again. And I'm actually kind of curious if that's his influence because it came from a TV show that starred Cuba Gooding Jr., I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, imagine these two can put on pretty good matches. Alexa get eliminated first. They should have had Kiana James. Yeah, I know. And then Raquel just comes in, dominates the whole time she's in there for the most part, right? And then two big moves and she's gone. Pinned, gone. So you made her look strong as hell, but then made her look like she's got a chin made of glass? And then show Becky Lynch and AJ Lee, who are significantly smaller than Raquel, kick out like 10 times each. But Raquel just didn't kick out once? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who planned these things out and whatever, but like, eek, man. Some questionable decisions tonight, I think, for sure. Again, entertaining matches. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? They put on a good show and everything like that between Elimination Chamber, Becky and AJ, Punk and Finn. But like, I don't know. Some of the decisions are just, I don't know, lacking, in my opinion, you know? So, and I really do think revealing Danhausen in the box tonight was the wrong decision. Grown folk talking. He's like 25 or something. I get it though. I get it. Yeah, because I'm going to assume Cody's not going to win tonight. What is this? It's not Chris Jericho, but I heard he's still under contract. Yeah, see, like everybody hears rumors and stuff like that, and they get their expectations up. And then when it doesn't happen, they get disappointed. But at the same time, you can put some of that on Triple H because, like, every couple of months, he's like, oh, it's going to be game changing. It's going to be a new era. And then the pay per view falls flat. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, sometimes I don't blame people for getting their hopes up and expectations high, given some of the things that Triple H says sometimes. But I'm really enjoying them beating the crap out of Logan right now. And, like, at the same time, right? Like, the Elimination Chamber right now. Like, why, I understand injuries and stuff like that, but if you wanted Logan Paul in there, why didn't you just put him in there in the first place? I imagine the original plan was for Reed to get in there, but even still, didn't LA Knight win that match? Because it was LA Knight, Reed, and someone else, right? In any case, why put Jey Uso in there if you're just going to yank him out and put Logan Paul in there anyway? Like, it's just, you know, the same kind of thing like they did with Bayley, right? Yanked her last minute from WrestleMania for Becky Lynch, right? So, like, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. And then the reveal last night for the mask guy, like, I'd really love to see where that's going because I have no goddamn idea who that guy was or is or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if we see someone in a mask come out again here tonight. And we got freaking Theory and Heyman at ringside. So that's fun. But again, you would think somebody in a mask is going to come in and, you know, try and prevent them from making a difference in the match kind of thing. Because if they're sticking with the guy who got unmasked last night, like, I'd really love to hear the explanation in regards to who he is and why he's so hell-bent on messing with the Vision. I'm curious, at the very least. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised in where they're going with their storyline, with that storyline. And I hope I am. I really do. You know? Yeah, and again, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Vision. Just because, right? Like, Logan Paul lost his match, his qualifying match. Bronson Reed got injured. And so I think their plan was to get one of them in the qualifying matches. But then, like, say Logan lost, and they were gonna get Reed in here, but then he got hurt, so then they had to pivot and get Logan in there somehow. He's been training. Oh, Logan Paul's been training with Seth. I mean, good for him. I mean, honestly, I think regardless of what Logan Paul does, like, I was over him before, but now I'm just even more completely over him after his little tantrum and disrespect on that interview with Kevin Owens and shit. I'm just over it. Over him. Over him. Maybe it was character, maybe, you know what I mean, K-fob, whatever. But honestly, I think I'd be okay with anyone other than Logan. That looked like it actually hurt. Did he catch the metal bar or did he catch the glass? Or the plexiglass. Alright, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Yeah, as long as it's not Logan, I think I'll be okay with it. Trick's definitely maintaining his popularity after moving up, getting bumped up to the main roster. So I think I'd be okay with that. You can't always have a veteran win these things, kind of thing, you know. I know they've been shoving it down our goddamn throats. It's crazy, man. Shoving it down our throats. Oh, did they just throw him off? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, now one of them is going to come down. Javon's going to do something ridiculous. Watch. Oh, BFT on the top, but that was a terrible fucking angle, man. Holy. That was a terrible angle. Corey says hi.
Hi.
All right, here we go. Is Randy the last one? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, everybody's in now? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Randy win this too. Again, I don't think Cody's going to win it, but you never know. They may want to set up Drew and Cody. They've had some pretty good matches this year, so. Yeah, Randy would be nice. Because again, if you think if you remember that Drew is a champion, right? Like who will they want to pit up against Drew? And honestly, I think as much as I hate to say it, it might not be Randy. Because they've already kind of set up a feud with him and Aleister Black. I mean, that could definitely change, and they can definitely drag that out a little bit. 100%. Have Aleister Black continue to kind of do his stalking thing. You know what I mean? Through till WrestleMania, and, you know, maybe they pick it up there. And Aleister gets a title shot or something. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't think Jabon will win. I don't think he's quite there yet. The only people I don't see winning it, Logan or Jabon. Yeah, I agree. When it comes to facing Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, yeah, I don't think it'll be them. Yeah, see, here goes. Oh, he landed that wrong. He dropped him on his friggin' head. He did that wrong. He messed that up. It's me a SmackDown guy for sure, since Rhea won earlier. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, no, Logan Paul dropped him on his head. I think that's why they don't want him doing that. Doing that move. I mean, maybe it was on Evans, but I don't know. From what I saw, it looked like that was more on Paul than anything. Jay got a taken out yesterday, but I think they're versus Usos versus Vision at WrestleMania, and the Vision takes the titles. Yeah, maybe. It'd be interesting, depends, because the MFTs have one set of tag titles, right? And who has the others? I don't even know because they haven't been on TV for so long. Or is it the War Raiders or something? Yeah, I don't even know. No, they lost it to the MFTs. Why don't have any titles anymore? Yeah, because I know it's the MFTs who had the tag titles because just on SmackDown, all this was talking to them about getting a number one contender. Are you? This is what I mean, man. Sloppy. Sloppy. Oh, brother. I swear to God. That's what I was saying too. Have you been listening to me? They really shit the bed with some of the decisions on this pay-per-view. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people aren't, but like I'm kind of done with Rhea Ripley seeing Rhea Ripley in like every single WrestleMania. Um, the Bliss elimination was a very questionable decision. The Raquel elimination was very questionable. Why you want her to look like she has a glass chin, but at the same time strong as hell, I don't know. Danhausen, that was an interesting choice for Elimination Chamber. 2 4-minute be right back screens, so like 8 minutes of dead air. And I would argue that there's probably been about 10 minutes more than that of just filler. More than the usual filler, you know what I mean? So I just. And then LA Knight slipping. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta be better, bro. Are you. You fell asleep a few times? Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not. Okay, see, now, is this the same guy? Because it's the same guy, then what the hell are you wearing the mask for? This is probably a distraction because the other guy, because of last time, right? Please tell me you're not going to do something stupid here. It's a distraction, watch. Who the hell is that now? They're all distractions. And both of them have been nobodies. Like, what are we doing? I mean, I can certainly guess, but it feels dumb. I'm like, how long have we had a masked hooded guy around? 3 months? 4 months? 5 months? That might be Seth. Judging by the walk. The build. What's going on, Chase? How you doing? Welcome in. Are we gonna see, or are you gonna make us wait 2 months? No, you did not. Appreciate it coming in, man. Yeah. Catch up when you got us. I want to get spoiled. I'm sure I'll talk. Yeah, for sure, man. All good. All good. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it coming back. Seth, yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Down to Cody and Randy. I do like WWE. I mean, they're making some questionable decisions lately, but I am a wrestling fan, a WWE fan. I don't really watch AEW, to be honest. Down to Cody and Randy. Again, I think it's going to be Cody. I wanted to say, like I was saying earlier, I don't think it'll be him tonight. But Randy's already got a feud set up with Black. And I think Cody and Drew is just the better choice. I mean, not to take anything away from Randy, obviously. I'm just choosing just because he's already got set something up with Alistair. Where's Fatu? Where's Fatu? Where's Fatu? Come on, man. You gotta have Fatu. I mean, I don't have like a single favorite right now. But like, there's definitely like Randy. I've been watching for a long time. Yeah, get his ass out of here, man. Yeah, Randy wins. Interesting. Interesting. I think we might have a triple threat at the end of it, to be honest. We might. Yeah, Randy, Cody. I'm a fan of the Usos. Roman Reigns has grown on me a little bit. Fatu's pretty dope. But honestly, probably Y6 is probably up there in one of my favorites. Because I was a really big Bray Wyatt fan. I really loved what they were doing with him. So I really enjoy the fact that they're continuing that with Bo. He's been around for I've been watching him for a long time too. Kind of had my hopes up for Cody there for a second, but again, I think when it comes down to it, we're gonna get a triple threat with but at the same time, I don't know, you factor in that Seth Rollins is back now. They'll like 110% gonna want Seth Rollins on WrestleMania, on the WrestleMania card. So not bad. It's been busy. It's been a busy week. Feeling worn down a little bit. Yeah, it's just been an uncomfortable day with being just tired, overtired, run down kind of thing. But resting up when I get the opportunity, and you know, we'll get back to where I usually am in a few days, couple of days, ideally, sooner the better. How's your weekend going? And why? Yeah, like, again, I enjoyed the women's Elimination Chamber match. Alexa Raquel eliminations were definitely questionable. I don't understand why they did it like that. And then Becky and AJ was pretty good. They put on a pretty good match. But like, if I had really thought about it, I would have obviously known that AJ was going to win that. So, I mean, there's that, right? And then you get to Finn and CM Punk, right? Great match. Not going to take that away from them. But you knew CM Punk was going to win because they're not, you know what I mean? It's CM Punk and Reigns at WrestleMania, and that's how it is. So you knew Finn wasn't going to win, right? The only two toss-ups were Elimination Chamber matches. And even still, I'm not like, I'm over Rhea, to be honest. I'm over Rhea. It'd be cool to see Randy Orton get a main event at WrestleMania. That'll be pretty cool. It's been a while for him. Glad you're having a good weekend, Chase. Glad to hear it. Hopefully it finishes strong. Oh, Chase Royale. Okay, I'll do the whole thing. My bad. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah. So yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like, and again, it was gonna be Cody or Randy at the end of it, and it was. And you could have kind of guessed that Seth Rollins was the guy behind the mask. Or behind the guys with the masks or whatever, right? Logan Paul, yeah, I'm glad he didn't win. Although at the same time, like, I kind of knew he wasn't going to win. Because I had a feeling like the mask guy was going to get involved. And at the same time, again, you could kind of, if you thought about it, you really could obviously know that it was going to be Seth, right? Because who else would be so hell-bent on taking down the Vision? Who else? It's only Seth. Have they done others wrong? Yeah, of course. But not like they've done Seth. Or not like they did Seth, rather. So, I mean, I think these points are part of why, like, WWE has lost my interest a little bit lately. Over the last few weeks. So we'll see. I mean, again, we're road to WrestleMania now. Because the next one is WrestleMania, right? I think, yeah. So we'll see how she goes. It's not very... What's the right word I'm looking for? Hard to find confidence in WrestleMania right now when they have so very little set. Or even on the way to being set with like every other title other than the world titles. So that's kind of concerning, in my opinion. I don't think with the way they're doing things, the build-up isn't there, in my opinion. They're not doing the right things to get enough hype around it to get the ticket sales that they're looking for, because they're down from last year. And just watching tonight alone, I understand why. Dominic Mysterio, yeah, I think he's like a gem. You're not going to find a lot of him just in the wrestling world, because really, like, the last heel that has been over, like he has, you could really debate that it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Right? And so, like, just what he's been able to do, and he's a great wrestler, too. Could he be better? Yeah, maybe, probably. But at the same time, he's not getting a lot of ring time either. Ring TV time. But yeah, I definitely think they need, I don't know, creative needs some kind of change. And I think, I don't know, I think Triple H just isn't as good when it comes to creative as he thinks. No, and that's exactly it, right? So, like, if you really, like, thought about it and put all the pieces together, at the very least, you probably could have came down to the final two in the women's chamber and the men's chamber. You knew who was going to win with Finn and Punk. And, I mean, Becky and AJ, a bit of a coin toss, but even really, first title match, hometown in her first pay-per-view. You really think she's going to walk out of there without the title and lose that moment with Punk? With him retaining in her, first title in 11 years, 13 years, whatever it is. So I think that's kind of the problem they're running into right now. They're making the wrong matchups at the wrong time, I think. And it just makes it a little bit too predictable. Like, I get you want to give Finn that opportunity because he's earned it. He's done a lot of great work with the Judgment Day and everything. And I understand you want to get him that opportunity and reward him for his hard and good work that he's been doing with the Judgment Day. I just don't think the timing was right. I just don't think the timing was right because I'm telling you, so many people knew Punk wasn't walking out without that title around his waist tonight. I think a lot of people knew. And if they didn't, I don't think they're being honest, or they're just not, putting thought into it. And at the end of the day, they're, not putting thought into it, that's fine. Right? Like, it just kind of allows you to enjoy it a little bit more. Right? Not like digging into it all like I am right now kind of thing, right? And have been throughout the night a little bit. Yeah, predictability is a problem for them right now, in my opinion. Predictability is a problem, and I think that's kind of what's hurting their WrestleMania sales. When you have some of your superstars saying that the stories are getting stale, then, I mean, we got a problem. You know what I mean? So. And then you got Logan Paul acting like a big baby over WWE 2K26 ratings because Jey Uso's rated one above him. I'm telling you what, if you enjoyed watching Logan Paul in WWE, go watch that interview from yesterday, I think it was, with Kevin Owens, Big E, and someone else. I can't remember who it was. But honestly, like, after seeing, like, I didn't like him in the first place. I'd rather see him leave WWE, even with the moments he's created. But, like, after that, like, I'm completely and utterly done with him. He hung up the call and shit because of the rating. And then he's gonna sit there and, like, talk to Kevin Owens about, I've been here at least. I'm here every day. You're at home unemployed. When he had neck surgery and a neck injury, you're going to call him lazy and unemployed and say, hey, at least I'm working. And at the end of the day, I don't care if it's kayfabe or not. That is just insane. An insane thing to say to someone of the caliber and reputation of Kevin Owens, let alone anyone else. You know what I mean? Like, so kayfabe or not, like, that just, immediately I was like, no, that's insane. That you think it's okay to say that. Kayfabe or not. It's insane to me you think that's okay to say. To anyone, let alone Kevin Owens. So, I'm done. I'm over Logan Paul 150% now. I think he's just kind of he's terrible. He's terrible. There's no mincing words about it. He's terrible. He's a terrible person. So, yeah, we'll see. Road to WrestleMania. You never know. Maybe things pick up. But judging by some of the decisions tonight, I don't have my hopes up. Rhea Ripley, eh, you know, is what it is. Randy and Drew should be pretty good. I mean, they're both really good in the ring. And I mean, feud wise, that should be a really good feud too. Because I mean, they're both just, you know, their work speaks for themselves, kind of thing, right? So that'll be really good at least. Interested to see if Fat 2 fits in somewhere. Curious to see where Cody Rhodes is going because they're going to want to have him in a title match at WrestleMania, I would imagine. But cats are doing good. They're kicking around somewhere. They have their spots sometimes. This time of night too, they're usually a little bit more. They go through spurts. Normally through like by streaming, they're generally pretty like relaxed. And then like they see me up and walking around and like done or whatever, they'll start bouncing off the walls a little bit. They're a little all over the place. They're crazy too. Especially the little friggin' boy. He's like he spends most of the day just running away from me, literally. Like actually terrified. But then come like 11 o'clock or so and he's like ready to go to bed or whatever. Like he'll just be all over me. Like walking, rubbing up against my leg and stuff, just like begging for attention. And it's like you just spent 8 hours running away from me terrified. Like I reached to pet you and you're like, ee. But now like you're ready for bed and you just want cuddle, you want attention? Okay. And then the other one I just can't keep away from me. So it's like one end of the spectrum and to the other between them. An interesting pair, these two, that's for sure. She's sleeping?
No, I think she's mad.
No, I think she's mad. Should I take her spot?
She was on me, and then I started fucking with the rose.
Oh, I see.
I was bugging her a bit. She would like to be left alone.
Yeah, it seems like Shadow's a little annoyed right now with just people. Like she came to me looking for attention. It was in the middle of the chamber match, so I was like, nah. Because she like quite literally almost demands 100% of my attention when she gets up. She gets onto my lap half the time and I can feel her claws just slightly out because she's ready to like mat on like a blanket or like something like that. And she's just sitting there like I can, like every time she pulls her paw up, I can feel her claws pulling off of my pants. Class 5 clinger, that one. Sorry? Yeah, I'm coming to an end here. But yeah, gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out. Chat for Elimination Chamber, even though, you know, was what it was. Still enjoyed some of it anyway. So there's that. But we'll be back Tuesday. I can't wait to get into more Resident Evil 9. We had an absolute blast getting a short stream in with that on yesterday. Right, thank you. Yesterday, absolute blast. The game is amazing. I really enjoyed what they've done with it so far. So we're going to get back into that Tuesday and Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stream tomorrow again? Unlikely. We'll see, but unlikely. I gotta rest up a little bit too. I got some cleaning to catch up and stuff too, man. Got through some laundry today. I gotta get the basement cleaned up tomorrow. I do play Fortnite. I do. We were just playing Fortnite last Saturday. I was playing with Toxic and my other friend Corey there. And we'll probably get, well, this Saturday Corey's busy, so this next Saturday I might be playing Arc Raiders with Toxic. Oh, you know what I realized, Toxic, too? Christ, I keep stringing this along. You know what time the wipe happens? Just out of curiosity, you know what time it happens? I'm kind of annoyed. Kind of annoyed with Embark with their wording and bullshit. to be honest. Yeah, guess what time? Guess what time? Like, just picture you're me, your Eastern time. Guess what time you think the wipe happens? 3 in the goddamn morning. Tomorrow night. 3 a.m. Eastern. Or something like that, like 3, 4 a.m. Eastern, Sunday night. So not tonight. So like we're not gonna wake up and be able to do the wipe and continue on. We're not gonna be able to do the wipe until Monday morning. But they said March 1st. At 3, 4 a.m., that's not March 1st anymore.
Maybe they do mean in a few hours.
Yeah, the timer does say like 1 day and like I checked it at 8 o'clock and it was like 1 day and 7 hours or whatever. So yeah, I think Embark really needs to like just let us depart, man. Honestly. Just let us depart. I don't think I'm the only one who's probably feeling this way right now. And I just don't understand the I kicked something over. By accident. Yeah, so I just don't understand the thought process behind that. Just let us depart when we want to depart, because I think you can't say March 1st and have it be 3, 4 in the morning. Because that's not March 1st anymore. Especially if you're using Eastern time. Oh yeah, March 1st. They don't even give a time at that. Other than like the countdown, right? But how many people are actually going to sit there and like, do the math and everything, right? And so I saw that today and I was like, what? Because I was curious. I was like, oh, well, what time am I going to be able to wake up and do my wipe? So I booted it up and I looked at it and I was like, wait a second. I was like, 1 day and like 7 hours. Mind you, this is at 8 o'clock tonight or whatever, right? I was like, that's weird. I was like, that's not tomorrow morning. And I looked it up and lo and behold. Oh, you were doing some homework? I gotta get some homework done with my kid tomorrow. A little bit of a struggle for like a good chunk of the day today, so I gotta get a bunch of stuff, as much as I can done with them tomorrow. Yeah, trying to. Sorry, I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm a chatty Cathy. Sorry, what's going to start? My next stream will be Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll be my next stream. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Generally, it's 6 p.m. Eastern. Outside of like a pay-per-view or something. Here, where you're on YouTube? What am I doing here? Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. I don't know if you got Twitter. If you have Twitter or not, is that gonna work? Oh, my bot's gonna be that way? Okay, cool. Cool beans. Do it the long way. That's okay. So that's my Twitter. I usually tweet out if like I'm running late or times change or whatever the case. Or even like last night, it was kind of like a spring up stream, I guess you could say. Short 2-hour stream where we started Resident Evil. So, little things like that. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I usually tweet about those things. Are you talking about what I was just talking about, like the project or whatever, the expedition? That'll be live Monday, but we won't be playing Arc Raiders again on stream until Saturday. 11. He's 11 years old, being grade 7 in September. Time is a flying, let me tell you. And I'm halfway to 41. Halfway to 41, for Christ's sake. All right. I gotta end it though. I gotta end it. I'm tired. I gotta spend time with the wifey, and among other things, I gotta actually. Speaking of, I gotta go check on my son, make sure he's getting some sleep tonight. Not up to anything he shouldn't be at this time. What?
Shiloh showed up.
Oh, Shiloh, yeah.
Wake up from a nap.
Cool, man. Well, hope to see you in the next one. Again, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. If you have Twitter, drop me a follow there, and you'll get any updates on content, live streams, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was a good night. I had fun, even though, you know, it is what it is. But we'll see you guys Tuesday night for some more Resident Evil. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the likes. We got a sub or two as well, so I appreciate that. Yeah, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Enjoy your lazy Sunday, if y'all can be lazy. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Grand 7 out of 7. Nice, man. Nice. When we can talk about that a little bit more on Tuesday, if you swing by. All right, so enjoy your night. Have a good Sunday, and we'll talk to you.